So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. We have already started here.
Eric Garcia.
Cucurella.
Fabian Ruiz.
Cucurella.
Eric Garcia.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Yamal.
Fabian Ruiz.
Oyarzabal. And here's Nico Williams. Williams. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Does really well to win the ball there. And it's Abdul Hamid. It's a promising run he's making on the right. A chance to play it in. Played it again. And that has been clubbed away. That's very neat. And it's played forward. Oyarzabal wins the duel this time. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. Now this could be a chance. He is just caressing the ball.
Abdul Hamid.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And he cuts out the supply.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
Rodri.
Oyarzabal, that is a great pick out. Llorente, and that's him. Up he goes! And that was very necessary. And it's Ruiz. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Cucurella crosses. It is a corner. Tries to get it clear. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz.
Rodri.
Cucurella. Now that's well seen too. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kubasi.
Fabian Ruiz.
Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Pedri played out to the left flank. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yamal looking to run onto it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oyarzabal. Ball's played through. Now it's Llorente. Llorente with the cross. Well, that is not what he intended. Aim forwards. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's a nice ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz.
And it's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz, gently done. And he whips in across. And he's got his range wrong there. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz.
Nico Williams. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri.
Rodri.
Oh, good spread. What a throw in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to clear it. Yamal. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Abdul Hamid.
Abdul Hamid, that's a sharp pass. Pau Kubasi getting this one clear. Now, where's he looking? Cucurella. Cucurella. Oh, what a climb! That's really well manoeuvred. And that's a throw-in.
Abdul Hamid.
Great defending, strong and determined. Goes for goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedri. Llorente. Kubasi.
Fabian Ruiz.
Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Pedri.
Fabian Ruiz.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Cucurella.
Eric Garcia.
Played out wide. Cucurella. And it's Ruiz. Oh, sweet feet. Ball's gone out of play. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's in! Llorente with a fine tackle. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pedri, that has been cut short. Saudi Arabia certainly not being overawed here by their more illustrious opponents. It is an impressive start.
They're taking the game to their opposition, Peter. I'll be impressed if they manage this for 45 minutes, let alone for the full 90.
Kubasi. Moved on forwards. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Goes for a shot! Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chance to shoot! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Fabian Ruiz.
And it's Pedri. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Abdul Hamid.
Over to the left. You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's been won straight back. Lovely feet.
And it's Abdul Hamid. Yamal.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Oh, good ball. Now it's Williams!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Herring after the ball here. Llorente gets into some space. Llorente. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's heaved it away. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Pedri. And it's Ruiz. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. You can run onto that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rodri, and he goes cross-field. Nico Williams goes pelting down that left-hand side. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's nice. Nico Williams. Decent chance! And he's there to get it away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Nico Williams wins the duel this time. Kubasi. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Oyarzabal spread out to the left. Nice control. Williams. Fabian Ruiz played into space. Pinged towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri chips it through. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. Abdulhamid. That's been drilled forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fabian Ruiz. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. Serves up across. That's an excellent interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. And it's Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Williams. Very nicely done. Nico Williams tries across. That has been knocked clear. Fabian, chance for a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yamal, now it's Llorente. Llorente. He can get that clear. Chance, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Clipped into space. Unai Simon, long ball by the goalkeeper.
Fabian Ruiz.
Great work on the overlap. Oh, that's a shoots! Goal! Spain! First blood drawn.
Spain, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Spain have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Aim forwards. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Cucurella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
And it's Llorente. Nico Williams.
Cucurella, here comes the cross. Clears it away. Pedri. Defending of the desperate variety. Williams is climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Abdul Hamid.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Referee's given a throw.
And it's Abdul Hamid.
Proves too strong.
Yamal.
Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Cucurella. Oh, they could be cooked up. Mighty effort! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's there to clear it.
Rodri.
Shot a goal! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Spain, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That is lovely. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Pedri. Nico Williams. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score.
Played out to the right. Hit into the middle.
Clears.
Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedri with the short one. And he's on his way! Great defending, strong and determined.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Pedri played out to the left flank. Cucurella crosses it in.
And that has been cleared. That's the throw.
Llorente. In by Llorente.
And the shot!
And it's Pedri.
No way through there.
Played into space. Ball comes in.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Forward it goes. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Picks it up out wide.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Abdelhamid attempts a clearance. And it's Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Over to the left. Cucurella cross.
Diving header! And it's there!
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
Spain find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's played forward. Eric Garcia is there, and he can get that clear. Kubasi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Pedri. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Llorente. Oh, such a clever touch. Yamal opts to play it back. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Pedri played out to the left flank. Nico Williams. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Caresses it through. It's really well cleared. They've played it short. Llorente clears it away. Nico Williams. Williams. Fabian Ruiz spread out to the left. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Yamal! Aim forwards. Unai Simon gets good distance on it. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Kubasi. Rodri. Eric Garcia chooses to go cross-field. Rodri. And it's Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Out to the right. Llorente. Llorente played out towards the right wing. Showing good feet. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's neat. And here's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! And he should have made it 4. Climbs up big! Danger averted for now. Moved on forwards.
Clearly not happy with that. And he shoots!
Great football, shot and save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Wins the duel this time. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Kubasi. That's going to go a long way. It's gone for a throw-in.
Aimed in towards the centre. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Gets just about enough of it.
Saudi Arabia are stuck in a run, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good spread. Crossed into the middle. Cleared away.
Out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kubasi gets it away.
Some good work on the right flank here.
Knocks it out wide.
Played out to the right.
Oh, it's played into the area.
And it's corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Llorente is there and he can get that clear. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Rodri. And it's Llorente. Pedri. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Rodri shifted upfield. And that's put paid to a promising move.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Nico Williams. Yamal. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. That is lovely. Cucurella puts them all in. And that's going to be a goal kick. Has a look and plays it forward. Pedri. Pedri, that's a delicate pass. Comes out and deals with it. Eric Garcia have it back and can go again. Spain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Decent progress down the left. Crossed into the box. Keeper has taken decisive action. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Out to the right. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Abdul Hamid. Oh, there's a probing ball. Al Kubasi attempts a clearance. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rodri. Rodri forwards and with intent. Tries a measured ball. Williams. We off the ball! Cleared without complication. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. That's the keeper's ball. Abdul Hamid. And it's Abdul Hamid. Aim forwards. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Williams. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Showing good feet. And here's Ruiz. Yamal.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Oyarzabal spread out to the left. Abdul Hamid. Moved on forwards. Cucurella, who has set up 2 goals. That's a nicely weighted pass. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Pedri. Llorente. Rodri. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Aim forwards. Rodri. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Llorente. Does really well there, strong defending. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And claimed it back swiftly. That has found him in acres of space. He's in a good position here. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's had a crack. Great reaction. Keeper's got his work done. Nico Williams. Pedri. Pedri played out to the left flank. Cucurella. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Rodri. Yamal. Llorente. Defending of the desperate variety. And That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Llorente. That's a cute ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Crossed into the middle. Pedri. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. That's been slipped through. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Cucurella, spread out to the left. Now it's Williams. Pedri looking understandably energised after his goal. Yamal. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. That's going to go a long way. And it's Rodri. Kubasi. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That pass has been well intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Can he latch on to this? And the ball is out of play. Llorente. Pedri. Rodri. Nico Williams. Oh, played through for the wide man. Williams. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Oh, can he get onto this? Cuts out the pass. And it's Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. Llorente. Rodri. Pedri. And it's played forward. Cucurella. That's good play. Nico Williams. That's very neat. Fabian Ruiz. Played into the middle. In once more. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Spain very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. That gets things going for the second half.
Saudi Arabia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Cucurella, Pedri, Fabian Ruiz, Kubasi, Pedri, Kubasi, Fabian Ruiz. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a super give and go. And that is good defending. It's been repelled.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. And it's Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid's cross. Nice control. There's the shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Oh, nice touch. It's a great ball. Can he finish? Yamal. Kubasi. Llorente. Eric Garcia, aim forwards. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Out for a throw. And that's another throw. Abdul Hamid. He's dealt with that well. And it's Abdul Hamid. Oh, that's neat. He's had a shot! And it's been taken short. And it's Abdul Hamid. Can he deliver? He's in, surely! He's still got it, takes a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Abdul Hamid. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Nico Williams. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And they've got a throw. Nice physical challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Kubasi. Searching pass he's played there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Yamal. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rodri. Llorente. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Clears it away. He's gone for goal! And that is great goalkeeping.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Aim forwards. calmly anticipates. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. And the counter is on. Nico Williams. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oyarzabal. He is just caressing the ball. Hoisted in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Spain have got it back, and they'll have another. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oyarzabal. Williams. Abdulhamid is there, and he can get that clear. Cucurella, and he's gone back, and the shot! And here's Nico Williams. Nico Williams tries across.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Moved on forwards. Quality ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Pedri. Spain 3 up and in almost complete control. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. And now the breakaway. Is onto it in a flash. And he cuts out the supply. Llorente. Over to the left. Well read, nice interception. Abdulhamid. Up towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Oyarzabal. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nice interception, well timed. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Pedri looking for a runner. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Pedri. Yamal.
Played out to the right.
Oh, such a clever touch.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams played out to the left flank.
Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
And it's played forward.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodri.
That's really well manoeuvred.
That's a little off target. Abdul Hamid.
Saudi Arabia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Pedri.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
And it's been played through. And he's well...
Real chance! Deftly away.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Played in with purpose. It is a corner.
They've played it short.
And it's Abdul Hamid. Fabian Ruiz. He is through here. Looks across and plays it in. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Yamal! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cucurella.
So who's he picking out?
Drives it in.
And he's there to clear it.
Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Cucurella. Succumbs to the pressure.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Fabian Ruiz. Pedri.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! He's kept it out just.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
shoot! And again! And that is a truly outstanding save. And it's been taken short. And they've got rid. Cucurella. Oyarzabal. Muscular approach does pay off here. And they can counter here. Abdulhamid. Abdulhamid, oh, good-looking ball. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Fabian Ruiz. He's in plenty of space here. He can get that clear. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Eric Garcia, spread out to the left. Cuts out the pass. Oh, good spread. That has been knocked clear. He's found a way through. Up he goes! And that has been clubbed away. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. Llorente. They get a throw in. Llorente. Crunching tackle. Goes down, but nothing given. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Eric Garcia. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Cucurella. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's got away. Spain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Pedri goes short, fired deep towards the back post. That's not going to find its target. Oh, what a ball! And it's Pedri. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Petri, and the finish! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Abdul Hamid. Aim forwards. And he's there to clear it. Nico Williams. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nico Williams. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's going to be another corner. They've played it short. That's an imaginative pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kubasi. Pedri. Eric Garcia, gently done. Abdul Hamid gets over and intercepts. And it's played forward. Nico Williams. Oyarthabal. Pedri. Yamal looking here to chip it through. Pedri. Could be danger here. Oyarthabal. Saudi Arabia to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's away. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Moved on forwards. Llorente, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That has been cut short. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. Abdul Hamid. And it's Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's nice. Skims one in.
Abdul Hamid. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz.
Quality ball.
Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Brilliantly cut out. Abdul Hamid. Has a look and plays it forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kubasi. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Wins the duel this time. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oyarzábal tries a deft little ball. Ambitious ball here. And a chance! No question, that's a foul. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. How Kubasi gently done. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Abdul Hamid. Very nicely done. Plenty waiting in the middle. Receives it in a good position here. And that was very necessary. Pedri. Llorente. Kubasi. Yamal. Kubasi. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. Nico Williams. Eric Garcia.
That's been drilled forward, and he cuts out the supply. Nico Williams. Abdul Hamid did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Out to the left it goes. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Saudi Arabia got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Oyarzabal. Played down the flank. Williams. Danger averted for now. And it's Ruiz. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a good run down the right. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rodri. And here's Llorente. Yamal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Aim forwards. Cucurella cuts it out. Oyarzabal, and he's there to get it away. And it's been taken short. Pedri, now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Oyarzabal. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid looking to run onto it. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Yamal. Oyarthabal. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And it's played forward. Over to the left. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Moved on forwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Al-Kubasi tries to clear. And it's played forward. Abdul Hamid gets across to intercept that. Nico Williams. And it's Abdul Hamid. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarthabal. Cucurella. Abdul Hamid. And it's Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid tries to dink it through. Oh, smashing header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Clears it away. It'll be a throw-in. Excellent. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Tries to get it clear. Abdul Hamid. Spread out to the left. He's free, he has got space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Pedri. Yamal. Eric Garcia. How's a quick glance? Cucurella. Eric Garcia. That's really well manoeuvred. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. Aim forwards. Saudi Arabia have reclaimed it. Pedri. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, what a pass! Great chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Nico Williams really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Pedri plays it short. Aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety. Nico Williams. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Nico Williams. Delivered with swing. And it's going to be another one. And he's there to clear it. Nico Williams. Rodri. Now it's Yamal. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Just 5 minutes left. That's tidy. And he's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Oh, super find. Can he finish? Pedri. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Good ball, good take. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played with finesse. That is a brilliant interception. And he thumps it clear. Short changes him with that pass. There will be a throw-in. Delivered across. Chance! Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. The pass is intercepted. And it's Abdul Hamid. Rodri wins the duel this time. Yamal. Eric Garcia, and the keeper's got it again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Abdul Hamid. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Pedri.
Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver.
And it's played forward. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Rodri. Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella.
Played into the middle.
Williams.
Tries a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Abdul Hamid. Driven forward. And that is a little undercooked.
He's having a look round.
Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. Llorente. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi.
Forwards and with intent.
He's in plenty of space here. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Probing pass. Abdul Hamid makes the interception.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Kubasi.
Showing good feet.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's played off.
Nice control.
And it's Abdul Hamid. Nice physical challenge. That's a throw. Dinks one through. Llorente with the clearance. Proves too strong. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Llorente. Rodri. And time is up. Spain can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Spain really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que despliegue en todo momento las normas de seguridad.